Hello, I'm Brittany Spanos, the Executive Director of Community Outreach and Diversity Officer for St. Peter's Healthcare System. First of all, thank you so much for registering for this course, for doing your part in the betterment of society. Whether you've registered on your own or this is a requirement, I promise that if you follow along and invest just a little bit of your time and energy, you'll gain more than the tangible certification. You'll have a better understanding for this subject matter, and you'll be able to use your knowledge to better serve your community and to contribute to building a healthier society. One of the first disclaimers that I can provide is that racism and implicit bias are not the same thing. We all have implicit biases, but we're not all racist. So this course aims to clear up some of these types of misconceptions. We are all, in fact, susceptible to automatic cognitive processes that can throw our decision-making processes off track. So that's what implicit bias is. It's an automatic cognitive process, which we'll delve into further a bit later on. So some of the goals that this course aims to achieve are defining terms such as diversity, equity, inclusion, racism, belonging, explicit bias, implicit bias. We aim to address the impacts that implicit bias have on our society, on our overall health and well-being, and we want to raise awareness of our own implicit biases and understand or recognize when others are reacting as a response to these implicit biases. We'll recognize the different forms of implicit bias and have a brief history lesson. Ultimately, we want to illustrate how implicit biases affect everyone, and cultural competence and awareness can shape the outcomes of these effects. I'll give you a 5-point curve to anyone who can, and I'm asking for honesty and integrity here. If you've learned this information from a previous training session with myself, please do not answer. However, if not, send me a message right now telling me my ethnicity. Yo puedo hablar en español, ana arfa shwaya arabia, y me apotin amerikin. No? Well, I'm going to tell you in person. So anyhow, the assumptions that you made are based on my appearance or accent, the languages I speak. Those are all assumptions about my diversity, about the different diverse identifiers that I possess. But most of our diversity identifiers are below the surface, and we'll go into that a little bit later on in one of our modules. Just to reiterate the importance of cultural competence and awareness of oneself and others. And then we'll come up with a roadmap for moving forward as a part of our Catholic mission as St. Peter's Healthcare System, found in our ERDs or our ethical and religious directives. The third social responsibility of Catholic healthcare services states that Catholic healthcare ministry seeks to contribute to the common good. The common good is realized when economic, political, and social conditions ensure protection for the fundamental rights of all individuals and enable all to fulfill their common purpose and reach their common goals. Using the ERDs to stay guided in our mission, this course, through providing a better understanding of diversity, equity, inclusion, and how to obtain a stronger sense of belonging, will really embrace diversity. We embrace diversity because we know that great minds think differently. So we maintain these shared goals of DE&I, allow us to serve one another humbly and in love, and stay committed to promoting and defending human dignity. Please feel free to reach out to me at any time using the email address provided. I'll try to get back to you in a timely manner. And just a reminder, this is an asynchronous course. However, chat options are available with classmates and myself. So I will also post my class office hours in the syllabus, and I look forward to seeing you all at the in-person completion of this 4-week course, which is the Implicit Bias Symposium. It will be a life-changing experience. And just a reminder, you'll only be able to obtain certification if you attend the symposium in person, as the final exam code will be given at the conclusion of the program. Peace, blessings, and happy learning. Thank you.